do I have no sound? There we go. What? Thank you. Have a good cast. Alrighty, let's get into the stuff. I don't see the match. Okay, we're just going to try and find the server here. We start in about 20 minutes. Then maybe restart the stream once. And
Dr. Greenwood, you have a message from Mark. Please report to administration. Don't let a sand particle kill you. Clean your weapons while standing.
Looks like that light does not turn off. Uh-oh. Game just crashed. We'll try to get back in. Oh, Merry Christmas. There's Congress. Oh, game crashed again. Novacon. Guilty Stock. All right, let's get that back up. There's a new thing going on with Interstellar Marines that has had various bugs going on. Patch this morning fixed most of it, as far as I'm aware, and I suppose the crashing is still happening. Normally I don't crash on Interstellar Marines myself. Sorry about that, guys. I'll get right back into it. And I know I'm not fully doing my casting job yet, but we're in the pre-show and I'm making sure I have all my notes correct for when I do the actual cast, because that part is a lot harder to edit in post-production. Deadlock, spectate. Oh, isn't that cute? Alright. Let's get this thing on some kind of stand. Okay, that works. Alright, microphone set up. Names, Steve Rogers. And the maps. Some maps. Our Rupture, Mainline, and Colony.
Dr. Greenwood, you have a message from Mark.
And DC maps.
Solving personal disputes within the confines of the court is not acceptable. Shooting teammates will result in severe disciplinary action.
Mainline, Stronghold, March. That moment when a pencil cut mechanical. Still goes dull. Stronghold. Arch. Okay, my little cheat sheet is ready. This phone needs to get out of here. Oops. Alright, and I'm officially busy. Okay, we'll close this. Alright, thank you. I will do that. Okay. Volume test, volume test. Is it better now? Bring this a little closer. Bear with the experimental aspect a little bit. This monitor can slide down. Much better. Okay. You're welcome, Bob. I just finished rushing dinner. So a little orange juice left.
Solving personal disputes within the confines of the vault is not acceptable. Shooting teammates will result in severe disciplinary action.
Okay, we're going live. In a few minutes, I'm going to switch over to the other server, it looks like, and we can do this. All my information should be ready. I am at least half adequate for the job, so let's get ready. There's just one guy. Okay. Main menu. To the east server we go. Which I have a better ping for. Yay! I love these level cameras. It really adds to the fact that it's a training simulation. It's raining. Now, naturally, R won't work. Pre-cam. Woohoo! Now, I like this. You can actually use the mouse wheel up and down to change the zoom speed. I'm gonna check my information because I think I read it wrong. Looks like you guys are... Okay, server options. Filter by servers. Ah, there it is. Got it. Invalid password. Crap. S0NG. Got it. Okay, we should be going live in just a moment here. Is it 4v5? I love the lighting in this game. Ooh! I switched right to the guy that ended up dying. Okay, so... I believe we're live. And there's the 5th player. Just confirming really quick. As I put this down here. Alright. I think this is a practice round, so I'll just get into my thing. Alright. For today's match, this will be a clan battle through the Deadlock game mode in Interstellar Marines with the following 2 groups. We have Amorous Congress, or AC. They will be 5-star, the Goodmen, Dylan, Jayhawk, and Captain Steve Rogers. I'm gonna change that name. Dylan with a 9. And then that's the Gamma group in-game. The in-game Delta group with blue will be the Omega Solution Mercenaries with Novacon, Guilty, Joe Stuck, and Vitriolic. Joe Stuck currently by himself. There's somebody near him. Or some buddies, in plural. Getting very close. Vitriolic came back, took one down with him, then dropped again himself. So now it's only 1v4, Joe. No problem this time. Oh, now it's just Dylan. Nice view, Dylan. Revive complete for Jayhawk. setting it at 2-2 with 6 minutes left in the round. I love the lightning effects in this game too. The only other game I really see lightning in is Project Cars, and I guess there's other games. Anyway, it's nice to see it here as a double kill goes in. Dylan stole that one of it. I think we'll be going live now. Everybody's up for Delta Team, aka OSM. 3 up for AC. These graphics are gorgeous. There's somebody moving down there on the right side of the screen. 2 of them, it looks like. Vitriolic trying to get a shot off. There's another guy to his right, but he's focused on this one. He may have missed the other. He's trying to get shots off. Looks like he got the Goodman. Nice sharpshooting. Also note that with this recent update from a couple days or a week ago, something like that, we now have more realistic sighting for the weaponry, so it feels much more realistic. A slight, I don't know if I can describe it correctly, but a slight inaccuracy that makes it really realistic and believable, and you really have to be careful with your aiming sight. The weapon handling has vastly improved. Vitriolic moving around cautiously. We'll check out another player. Jayhawk with AC. Also a bit stationary for the moment. Looks like that's his ally in front of him. Ooh. Vitriolic finding himself the last man standing on his team. But I think Novacon just came back. And this is him. Or her, excuse me. And we're back to 2-2 with the live count. Oh, fire coming in. I believe that was ooh. Looking in the wrong place, perhaps? Maybe it was the right place, but I didn't see anything in that tree. Must have been my eyes. Vitriolic, currently the last person standing. He is looking at the ground. He is going to be listening for sound effects. And there's a lot of sound effects from the game environment that makes it sometimes a little harder to hear footsteps. Like when I walk into a zone with crickets and stuff, I have a ton of oh, hello. That was a bit random. Vitriolic jumps over the edge, decides, hey, there's somebody there. Opens fire, gets him. He is low on health right now. Probably won't win this engagement the way he's doing it right now. He is trying to stay mobile. Switching his weapon to reload. Where is the opponent? There he is, right there. And, wow. Vitriolic takes out Steve. Brings back Joe. And Jayhawk gets eliminated right there. So, surprise return for OSM. It looks like this is a confirmed 4v5 instead of 5v5 due to the skill level involved. Omega Solution Mercenaries is the #1 clan in the game, if I am reading my information correctly. as indicated by the stars next to their name. Oh, there we go. So they are only granted 4 players due to the skill difference. Everyone is still up for OSM at the moment, and 4 up for Amorous Congress. The footsteps in this game are amazing. I really like it. Lighting will be changing again. Now more of a midday overcast, actually, it looks like. Or, no, even... Wow, nighttime. That was more drastic than I anticipated. The lighting changes are gorgeous. I was playing a little bit of, I think, Hell Week or Survival or something with bots and teams and stuff, and I wasn't on a team earlier today. But I encountered some of the bots, picked up some of those backpacks, and the lighting kept going from day to night every so often, and it wasn't too much, but it was just enough that it was, you know, it unsettles you. It means to take you a little out of your comfort zone and makes you react to the game. Use the flashlight, tap the flashlight on and off, don't keep it on, and all this tactical stuff is beautiful. Now we're looking at it. Ooh! In the dark, but not dark enough. And another tally for Omega Solution Mercenaries. If I remember right, we will be switching to another map, or is it... Oh, we have to be up by at least 2 points, I think. Okay, so we're 2-1, it needs to be 3-1. Nope, some of these lights do not get disabled from weapon fire. Oh, yes they do. You just had to get an extra shot in there. Now, Joseph is going to try and control the location, as people coming by won't know that he's here, ideally. Oh, there was gunfire. I thought it was to the right. Someone is firing over there. Let's switch to another player. Guilty from OSM. Trying to take a shortcut. Finds a target and comes straight back down. If that wasn't incognito, I don't know what is. Alright, back to full strength for the Delta team. And after a little bit of a sloppy bullet, there is a kill on Captain Steve Rogers by Guilty. Guilty is under fire himself. Apparently that's his ally. I can't see the namings. Another target. Let's see if I do this, do I see the names? We have to check on that. Alright, he'll have to reposition to get a shot. Or as I like to call it, do a situational reset where you just go back into the standard roaming style and possibly engage another target instead. Jostat gets a double kill on 5-star and Goodman. And we did lose Novacon. Either he reconnected, or he crashed and came back, or he's on the way back, one of those. Vitriolic underneath the structure for the moment. Jayhawk is last one alive. 4 AC. Trying to make it even at 1-1. It's going to be hard to do so. Oh, and dies falling. Alright, and that is the set. Okay. That was Rupture. We are now going to Mainline, if I am reading this correctly. Yep, Mainline is next. Good luck, have fun to our players. Activate the camera. Ooh. Vitriolic sitting early. Two players right next to each other is a little dangerous. Jayhawk and one of his allies. Drops down a bit. Steve, near some pillars up high on the map. Looking for targets. Looking in the usual spots. Oh, someone else just outside like him, but one section down. And 5-star is dropped by Vitriolic. It is 3-on-2 at the moment. 3-on-1, leaving Jayhawk to fend for himself. This is spooky. Happy Halloween all over again. All year with this game. Steve does return to life. Fire incoming. That would be the metaphorical fire, of course.
Don't let a sand particle kill you. Clear the weapons twice daily.
More fire coming in. Jayhawk trying to determine the location that the gunfire is coming from. I'll check out Steve. Steve selects the target. Is able to grab Guilty. And Jayhawk gets Vitriolic, evening things out to 2-2. Joestuck and NovaCon will need to help turn this around. That must be Jayhawk up ahead as Steve did not fire on him. Guilty just got back. Unfortunately, we do not see the zones, so we're a little blind on that. Suppressor taken off for Guilty, alongside one of their allies. I'm going to check out the free cam for a second here. Oh, hello. Alright, so it looks like I can't get the names off of the free cam. I just wanted to take a quick look at that. I'll stick with the first person for the most part. Just check in with the viewers. Is the audio level for my voice and also for the game pretty well balanced out? You can hear both just fine. And also, how is the visual quality as well? I just wanted to check in and get the feedback. We're one up for OSM on this map. They have the momentum right now. Oops, excuse me. Oh. That must have been an ally, or there wouldn't have been a hesitation to pull the trigger. But there is an enemy right there. Novacon, the last one, and down. Plus 1 point for Amorous Congress on the map, evening out to 1-1. They will need to get 2 up to be even on the map count going forward, as this is the second map and they're down 1. Now we're looking at Dylan from Amorous Congress. Ooh, a good hit from behind with the suppressor as well. Listening. Oh, you can walk there? Wonderful. Alright, Daredevil. You gonna jump it or just wait? Okay. Well, in this game... Oh, here he comes. Oh, he missed it. You can sit and watch a spot for a few moments, or as needed. But typically, sticking in one spot will make it so that you are outside of the action going on with the rest of the players. So you gotta weigh in, you know, how much is it gonna be worth me staying here, out of the action to help my allies and everything else. And you gotta gauge when to leave and how long to stay. Ooh, quick fire there by Vitriolic. I'm gonna reload. Might be a target on his right, I'm not sure if I saw that correctly. Reloading both weapons. Ally sees something. Vitriolic gonna try and get a better position to help with the kill, but instead gets popped by Captain Steve Rogers. Lighting will change once again. Are we going into daylight? Okay. Sight honed for Dylan. Footsteps nearby. Check on another player. This is Guilty. Letting Omega Solution Mercs. No target, that must be an ally. 3 together. Lots of bodies in close proximity. Steve, what are you doing? Oh no. Steve must have been scratching his nose or something. Guilty taking out Steve and 5-star. Leaving it 3-2 up. If not mistaken, all 3 members of OSM are currently in this fortification area, and they do take out, oh excuse me, Jayhawk, winning this round, making it 2-1. They don't have total momentum, but the Omega Solution Mercenaries certainly are carrying it more so than Amorous Congress. AC not out of this one by any means just yet, but they will need to work hard to bring it back. Let's get back into the cameras. 5-star has just rejoined the game, it looks like. There are some minor crashes experienced. Whoa, and 5-star on the wrong team will need to rejoin. Guilty also showing twice, probably just a graphics or a interface glitch, excuse me. Let's find some action. The Goodman also crouched. Everybody's sitting still for the most part, except Joe stuck here. Oh, fire incoming. Oh, I might have just gone off the camera. It was Novacon who got Steve. Footsteps. Ooh, ouch. You see the character come out, and a split second later, pops. Beautiful. Vitriolic near gunfire, hiding by the tree and the grass. I think Jayhawk was looking right at him. His back turned for a moment, if that's the right location. Nope, there is something going on. Might be an ally of Jayhawk over there on the left. Jayhawk keeping his scope sighted. Dylan does get Joe stuck. Ooh. Jayhawk gets a pop on Novacon just in time. Novacon was trying to outdo him there, but wasn't able to do so. Alright, and Amorous Congress evens it up again. Here on mainline. Alright, camera's up. Guilty already grabbed Steve Rogers. This is him. Pops out the light. And Guilty grabs 5-star in the dark. Nothing but shadow and foggy view there. Guilty grabs Jayhawk. That's 3 in a key if I ever seen it before. Steve is back up. 5-star's back up. After Dylan kept her zone C. Lots of fire going on. Can't tell which player it's from. Only Jayhawk is down at the moment. Dylan putting on his flashlight for just a moment to check vision. Josta gets Dylan, Vitriolic gets the Goodman, and it is not looking good for AC. Once again, getting slammed right back down anytime they rise up. It is very much a back and forth so far in this match, and it's only just underway. I believe the first group to 3 maps will be the victor. I'll try to confirm that as we go. Guilty trying to sight somebody with an ally nearby. Five-star checking his directions as we go back into daylight, but I do believe there will be rain present. Alright. The opponent jumps down into the stairs. Looks like 2 targets there. We're able to overpower 5-star. Jostuck with the final blow. And we're down to Steve Rogers as the last person alive for AC at the moment. Steve in a tough spot. 1 on 4 is not able to come out. And it is now 3-2 in favor of Omega Solution Mercenaries once again. AC is sticking with it though. As we move forward into the cameras we go. Let's see how quickly the first kill comes this time. Early kill for Dylan, grabbing Vitriolic, getting Steve, but Dylan gets Jill stuck. And right on the right side there, just barely saw him underneath the railing, is Guilty, evening it out a bit. So it's now 2-2, 3-3, 3-2, excuse me. As Vitriolic and Guilty excuse me, I lost my train of thought there. I've got Novacon showing up twice again. Guilty taking off his suppressor. Ally going in. Oh, ally drops. That was Jostuck. Dylan is here. But where exactly is he? He's already moved away, it looks like. Dylan now the last one alive for AC. 1-2. Where is Dylan? Here's Dylan. Looks like he went downstairs is all. To evade fire from the backup forces. He is going to revive an ally. That will be Steve. And the whole team is up for OSM already. Alright, Dylan, we're going to switch off to Jostuck with an ally for OSM. Eight minutes left in the round. Joe has a lot of vision here, but is also very exposed when he does that, going outside the open window area. Has a nice technique, grabbing the railing before falling all the way to the ground, I guess to reduce fall damage. Fire on his right side, and he gets a lucky shot to neutralize Steve. Okay, looks like we might be switching. Check that password. Alright, here we are. May need to change the map and then we'll go live.
Dr. Davis, we have message from Mark. Report.
Oh no, it's not over. We're going into the second half of things. They're just waiting for one more player. He's in, and we're going to start up in just a moment. Joe just crashed, apparently. But yeah, we got 2 maps done. And I think that would make Omega Solution Mercenaries 2-0 on the map count. I'm just doing combat right now. Alright, looks like we're going live. In the darkness, the rotation dictates that mainline comes up again due to the way the maps went and the victories. So we're doing mainline and then stronghold and then arch if necessary. Love those graphic effects. Beautiful. Excuse me. Alright, here's Dylan. Now, if you were following by the red and the blue, that is inverted just to the way the game set it up. So, Gamma is now Omega Solution Mercenaries, and Amorous Congress is now the Delta Blue team. Although I can't see the colors on the player names anyway right now. So for this, I'll probably just stick with the actual names and refrain from using the Delta and Gamma designations as Dylan goes around through the building in the darkness. There is fire nearby. That is ominous and dark. How are you supposed to shoot? Oh, there is a figure there. Turns his flashlight on long enough to get the kill, turns it right back off in case an ally is there to get him, which they do get him, actually. As I say that, Vitriolic gets the revenge on Dylan. But Vitriolic is the last one alive for his team at the moment. Novacon just came back, though, and is 4-5 on player live count. Extremely dark. Vitriolic with his ally Novacon on the outskirts of the platform. They are not going to pop the lighting, it looks like. Novacon moves up. 5-2. And the lighting changes to move more safely, but it also means everyone's visible, not just the enemy. You're visible too. Fire exchanged. Novacon under attack. That tree barely taking the bullets. He's gonna dive for it, runs out, does get away for the moment. I think they're just waiting on the respawn timer to get Guilty or Joe-Stuck back because they don't have enough numbers to grab one of the control zones, unless that's what he's going to try and do now. And it's still 5-2. Amorous Congress has to get on the hunt and take out these guys quickly before the respawns come into play. Novacon, last one alive. AC has to get active on this, and they do. Novacon taken out by Captain Steve Rogers, the captain for Amorous Congress. And they take an early lead on the map. Amorous Congress has some fans in the chat at the moment. Go AC! Woo! Oop, get the cameras up. Excuse me. Vitriolic and Joe-Stuck down early, 4-2 in favor of AC on the player count. Oh, for some reason the kill didn't go through there for Novacon. Was that? Couldn't have been an ally he was firing at. He should be able to get his own player vision as far as I know. Novacon gets knocked out. Guilty, last one alive, but Vitriolic just came back. Where's Guilty? Guilty is out and about looking for targets to even things up. Guilty grabs Jayhawk, makes it 3-2. Once again, Omega Solution Mercenaries, if they lose a map or a round or whatever, they just come right back. Instant. It's like instant mashed potatoes. Tastes very good. Oh, saw somebody up on the railing there. Must have been an ally. I never noticed. Gunfire off on the right side. As Dylan is now the last one alive for AC. He's going to have to revive somebody or get a kill. He does grab Joe-Stuck for Steve Rogers to respawn, making it 2-3, a little more viable. There's a dead body. Dylan is once again the last person alive, I think. And that was okay, that took me by surprise. It's evened up by Omega Solution Mercenaries. I was just reading that Steve was alive on the upper right, and I wasn't seeing the notice in yellow on the bottom left, so I misread that. Excuse me. I like instant mashed potatoes. Okay. Oh, ouchie. Vitriolic goes down early between Dylan and one of Vitriolic's allies, Guilty. Give me a live player on the camera feed. There we go. Where's Guilty? He's under fire. Something crazy. Oh, and he goes down. Amorous Congress back in the lead once again for the map. They are down 2 maps to none. They'll need some new momentum and actually hold. Amorous Congress can knock down OSM, but they need to hold them down. And I hope I don't sound. Ooh, ouch. Novacon grabs Steve Rogers. Dylan takes Joe Stuck. I was going to make a comment about the Seinfeld thing where you can take a reservation, you just can't hold the reservation. But AC is doing a fantastic job here. They're facing much more skilled opponents. You know, top in the game is kind of a big deal. Looking through Jayhawk's eyes, I don't see the weapon. Oh! That first couple shots would have been the first notice to move back over, but Jayhawk trusted himself to move out just a little bit more to take the shot real quick. Unfortunately, the sharpshooting was too strong with his opponent. And it looks like OSM set to even out the score once again on the current map. Thanks for the info, Voodoo, in the chat. Footsteps, I hear footsteps. Getting closer. Must be an ally. 3 allies together. Morris Congress has got to get their number count back up. Looks like Joe Stuck's going to come back alive. And he will with the zone capture on E. Zone E is retaken. Unfortunately, we can't cast the zones because they are not visible at this time. But I'm sure they will return very quickly, as the patch updates for this game are always awesome. The lighting now changing once again. Are we going full dark? We may... Ooh, it's going to be foggy and eerie. Whoa, what a nice shot from Dylan. Barely having enough time to take the shot before his sights would have gone down into this box in front of him. Yikes. Dylan, last man alive, though. It's going to be tough 3-on-1. Oh, Novacon looks like he's got him pinned down. And Joe Stuck takes the kill. It is evened up once again for Omega Solutions Mercenaries. Solution Mercenaries, there's no S on solution. Oh, yes there is. Never mind. Back into it we go. Oh, early pot shot for Captain Steve Rogers on Guilty, who I think was one of the most lethal players on that team. Dylan gets Joe Stuck. Interesting start of momentum right away. AC snapping back with sharp teeth. Or really great gun precision. One of the two. And it leaves just Novacon. Does get Guilty back through a zone capture. But is it too late? Novacon goes down. Where's Guilty? He's trying to engage. Gets Dylan to revive Joe Stuck. He's on the run. Runs into another ally, or another AC member. Sandwiched between two. Wow, what a denial. Joe Stuck. Taking fire. Trying to get him across the way. Another enemy does hold on miraculously. Wow, this is fantastic. Kills back and forth. Joe Stuck got a double kill to even things out. It's Dylan, Jayhawk, and 5-star versus Joe Stuck and Vitriolic at the moment. That was some hellacious gunfire. I'm gonna have to watch the replay on that. Jayhawk down from Vitriolic after he took out Joe Stuck. leaving it 2-2. But now, all of a sudden, the OMS team is back to full strength. 2 players revived at once, it seems like. Ooh, ouch. 5-star Captain Steve Rogers. 5-star gets vitriolic. Pitch black with only minimal lighting and the lightning itself. 5-star taking a backseat for the moment to assess the situation with the suppressor. It is currently 3 up on both sides. Cannot see a thing. Gotta listen for the footsteps. Vitriolic is spotted. He's gonna try and get a quick shot off. But his ally Josek gets 5-star instead. Jayhawk responds and misses it. Josek gets the good one. Whoa! That's gotta be a bug. Something happened with that gun. I don't know what it was. But whatever it is, Captain Steve is the last one alive currently for Amorous Congress. Against the entire squad of Omega Solutions. Gonna have to pull something out of his hat. That rabbit won't do. Novacon grabs Zone E. The lighting returns to normal. Steve will no longer be able to hide under the cover of darkness. Finds an opponent. Does not lead him initially. Lost the sight. Must be behind those crates over there. And the bush. There he is coming back around inside the complex with an ally. 3 allies. All on screen at once. Steve unable to overcome. And that puts the Mega Solution Mercenaries up 1. Retaking the momentum away. The small momentum, I should say, since it's always back and forth. These whole 3 maps so far. Gotta be up by 2 points total in the round to claim the map. An action-packed round we just had. We'll see if it's this exciting again. Looks like it's going to be. Five to 2 in favor of AC. Early on, again a repeat of previous events. History is looping every 5 minutes here. Okay, Dylan apparently has no sights. Guilty, reloading his weapon. Josek gets Steve. Jayhawk responds from the zone capture for Amorous Congress. It's 3-4 though. Oh, 3-3. It's an interesting jump technique just to look every once in a while. I'm not sure how much sound jumping makes to an opponent. Oh, hello. Combat. Vitriolic. Oh, he looked up late. And he does get knocked out. Whoa, Dylan gets both him and Novacon, while Goodman gets Joe stuck. Evening things out. AC takes it. Again, back and forth, once again. I am really happy. Evened out, again, by Amorous Congress. Not giving up. Welcome, Jumping Monkey, to the room. Thank you for tuning in to the live YouTube stream. I'm gonna have to get used to saying that if we continue to use YouTube as well as Twitch. It's always been Twitch as a rule, pretty much. Streaming on YouTube, what a concept. It's all because Google did not get a hold of Twitch, which they should have. But I've been ignorant to Amazon for so long, maybe they are really the good guys after all, I'm not sure. Being serious, because gaming is serious business, especially competitive gaming. It is 5-3 in favor of AC on the live person count, because I don't have a fancy word for that yet to use every time. Oh, hello! Catches someone camping for a moment between those little barricades. Three on the player count. Dylan looking for a good shot. Oh, does not catch someone because of the barrier. And now hiding in the tree? You can get in the tree. You can actually get in the tree. That's fantastic. Oh, lead to target. Gets him. Vitriolic down from Dylan's shots. That is a stunning position. People are not going to be looking up in the air very often for targets. I'm sure they all know that position, but yikes. How in the world did you get up there, he says. Does get popped instead. 5-star with the revenge, though, and Guilty is the last person. Where is Guilty? There's Guilty. You are guilty of being the last person on your team at the moment. And I just lost the sticky note. Okay. Guilty. You can't see the respawn timers or the zones. But it looks like Guilty is not able to capture at the moment. Has to wait for someone to try and find him. 5-star in the Goodman. It can easily go back to 1-1. Well, now it's 3-1, so it's even harder. But just a lucky shot can easily help put this right back in favor of Omega Solution. But the respawns will be quicker because of the zone captures. So it cascades out of control in favor of Amorous Congress, and Guilty is just stuck. He needs to be out on the move, I think. Stopping progress of the enemy team. Does have a target sighted, but to risk exposure, or prevent risking exposure further, he tries to take another position where an ally might come in from the other team. And does actually live long enough for Vitriolic to return.
Warning. Fire detected in sectors 10, 12, and 18. Proceed to the nearest
Looks like they're pinned down. Vitriolic and Guilty both in the same building. And the enemy team, Amorous Congress, has almost all their roster up. It's 2-1. Dylan grabs Guilty. Novacon comes up, but is down right away. Still now down to 1. Vitriolic by himself. Sees one of the opponents, tries to get him. Has the early shot, gets it. It is now 2-3. Vitriolic got to get out of this building, I think. The opposing team surely has this all locked down. Does get knocked down by Dylan. They came in from both directions. Got to flush him out with one guy afar. Make Vitriolic come out the other side where Dylan was waiting. So now it's just Joe stuck. Let's get on Joe. What are you looking at? Oh, I guess he DC'd or something. The round does go to Delta, which is Amorous Congress, excuse me. One hell of a... We're playing a lot of mainline tonight, folks. I'm not sure why we didn't go to Colony, the third one for the OSM set of maps. Amorous Congress fighting an uphill battle. Get on the cameras. Early pop against Guilty. But his killer gets knocked down as well, and is a double kill for that person, taking Dylan with him. Oh, late on the fire is the Goodman. No, wait, did he? It looks like he did get Vitriolic. Just looks a little lagged on our screen here because of latency. They actually see it different than us. So if it looks to me from a spectating view like they're not leading their target, they probably actually are leading the target. So we'll have to be aware of that as we watch. Yeah, mainline is definitely the main map of tonight. It's in both players' rotation, both teams' rotations. The only one in both teams' rotations. All right, Jayhawk gets a pop on Novacon. Oop, Goodman goes down. It's 4-3 with AC. Jayhawk currently doing most of the work as Joe Stuck goes down from him as well. Show me a live body, somebody. Being informed by Jumping Monkey there is no bullet delay and they don't need to lead. That's actually wonderful. What I mean by that is, like, it looks like the scope is trailing behind the target here, and to their view, the scope is actually on the target, is what I mean. So, for what I've seen here so far, on my live screen before the casting part of it, I see the sight is like an inch or two behind the character they're shooting at, and actually they're right on the character. Excuse me on that. Nice and peaceful moment. Steve is more mobile at the moment than Guilty. Dylan also hustling around, sprinting being used. Footsteps, footsteps. Oh, that's an ally. I will not shoot you. Okay. Gunfire. Ally down is Dylan. Novacon respawns because of it. Gunfire in the distance. 5-star gets knocked out by Novacon, respawning Joe Stuck. It's 2-2 on the player list. Goodman thought he saw something. He did, but couldn't see the movement, it looks like, and got popped by Joe Stuck. Jayhawk and Dylan need to turn this around, get a revive or a zone control somewhere. Joe Stuck does go down, making it 2-2 again. In the moment. Sunlight will return. Possibly with rain, I'm not sure. And it's just down to Dylan for Amorous Congress. Interesting sound effects near Dylan.
Reminder to all personnel, the F-8 magazine has acceptable to 7 parts. Please use field packs only.
Footsteps, footsteps. It is the enemy. Dylan able to get some relief on Guilty. Or via Guilty, I should say. Respawning Steve, but it's still 2-3 in favor of OSM on the live player count. Let's check with another player. We got Vitriolic overlooking. Joe Stuck thinks he saw something. And it's back down to Dylan. But 5-star just respawned as well. If you want to have the chat while you got the video full screen, one easy solution when you have the monetary availability for it is to just use 2 monitors. That's something I'm used to with streaming, is if I'm streaming with borderless window or full screen mode, because the game doesn't have a windowed mode, I'll have to do the game in full screen, and then I'll leave all my stream info, monitoring that, making sure it's still going live, and the chat text also on a secondary screen, which is either a TV or another monitor, whatever I've got available. So that should help for you, for Bob. Hello, Bob. Bob Bobbington. Good name. Pop-out also works as well. So why'd you buy a second monitor? Well, you know, I wanted to see chat while I was watching streams. And I forked over her $50. Okay, that'll be the game. 5-star gets Novacon. Amorous Congress actually got the round there. AC takes a map. Woo! Alright, so AC is now only down by 1 map. It's 2 maps to 1. Sorry I wasn't paying full attention there. I apologize. I was getting into the silly talk. Oop, we're changing maps. We're changing to Stronghold. We should be going to Stronghold. Yes, it is Stronghold. Yeah, AC's won a lot of these rounds. They just weren't able to take the whole map. I mean, it's been a lot closer than it looks. 2 maps to nothing doesn't look close, but back and forth, round after round after round. AC wins. OSM wins. AC, OSM, AC, OSM. Non-stop, back and forth, and it takes a lot. Ooh, guilty pop by Dylan. as the past tense action comes right in with the live action here in front of us. 5-star takes Novacon after Guilty gets done. Ooh, AC's dropping like flies. Jumping Monkey, I'm not seeing you type double in chat. It's probably a JavaScript error on your own local client or something. Need OSM to win harder so FPW can slide into third in the league. What does FPW stand for? I don't know that team. I know there's Graveyard Zombies, Pro Marine Corps, gunfire all around. Vitriolic engaging, knocks out Jayhawk as 5-star is the last one alive. 5-star going to have to use the suppressor, it looks like, but it won't matter. It does get popped, and an early takeback from OSM. Sirens going off. Okay, so the team name is very odd. Fluffy Pussy Warriors. Clan leader of Bob Bonington, unless that's just your YouTube name. You know what? I'm just not gonna even trust what's being said. I'll just assume neutral on that information. Due to my childhood, every time I hear the name Bob, I think of Bob from Reboot, the old animated series, which is ironically being rebooted, pun intended. Ouchie! Middlestock knocked out by 5-star. Ally tries to get revenge, but is unsuccessful in doing so, as 5-star is accompanied by Dylan as well to overpower OSM in that engagement. It is still only 3-2 now. And all of a sudden, whoa, it's 5-2. Lots of respawns due to zone counters. Vitriolic is able to get a zone. And Guilty grabs 5-star, so it's not too crazy yet. Footsteps, footsteps, footsteps. Oh, I saw a character model, I thought. Action nearby. Why did I miss it? Oh, no. Vitriolic grabbed Steve, but it's still 4-2 in favor of AC. Water sprinklers are active, and I know it might not look like it in spectator mode, but I know when I'm playing, I played today a bit, when rain was happening, there's actually rain on the helmet. It was fantastic. Rain and lightning and everything. Oh, hello, contact. Gonna try and take it. What? How do you get it back up there? Dylan trying to lead Vitriolic into a trap. Guilty instead takes on 5-star and wins the engagement. It's now down to 2-2. OSM has brought down the enemy player count for the moment. Jayhawk down by Vitriolic as Dylan captures Zone D. Guilty down. Vitriolic last one alive. Now, if you guys need a streamer, Bob, I will probably be able to be there. Just give me date details and time details with the time zone. You can also find me through Steam. Just search Drew Universe. One word, DREW Universe. And to see if I can get you some streaming. Character mode invisible. Oh! Will you get... Oh! Had time! Had time. But Goodman dropped by Novacon. Steve is now the last one standing. This is not looking good for Morris Congress. They're going to lose the match. Do they have to get 3 rounds before they can count it, or is it instantly done? I don't remember. I will know in a moment. Excuse me. Lightning striking players. That would be nice. Bye, Jumping Monkey. Thank you for tuning in. Bob, I'm not going to remember that, but if you add me, I'll accept the request. Opening and closing doors is fun, but if you spend too much time opening and closing doors, you're going to get shot, says Joe Stuck. 5-star going to need to take a lesson out of that. Or learn a lesson from that, I should say. Sometimes my words are not accurate and could use an accuracy buff. Pop goes Captain Steve Rogers from Guilty. Momentum going in favor of Omega Solution Mercenaries once again, after AC has been fighting back every time. Can they hold on? Watching Guilty's point of view. I'm gonna switch to Jayhawk. Oh, Jayhawk thought he saw something, I guess. Jayhawk grabbed him. 5-star, last one alive. Just barely, as Dylan goes down. 5-star respawn just in time, but not going to hang on long enough. What's up, Bob? Alright, so that'll be it. 3. Gotta go to 3, okay. You gotta have 3 rounds before you can conclude the map, if there's an early lead. Now we move on to Arch. Did I miss Colony or what? Maybe we did do Colony, I didn't realize it. Oh. Alright, here we go. Let's see if AC can take this map. We are on Arch now. If I am looking right. Let's take a moment to enjoy the beautiful map. Alright, we got Guilty taking cover behind a rock. Looking to engage. He was engaging earlier. Oh! Gets popped as somebody drops into view, quite literally. Vitriolic last man standing, but gets Joe Stuck respawned by killing Jayhawk. 2 up, now Goodman by himself. Yeah, Bob, I've got that. I have a map list in front of me. I just don't remember us going to Colony for some reason. But we're doing all 3 maps on the AC side of it. This is the last map, if I'm looking correctly. Alright, 5 stars back up. Joe Stuck by himself. See if Joe Stuck can pull the skill together to defeat 2 opponents at least. Alright. Looks like we have Voodoo going to sub in for Steve. Steve having some net or PC issues, apparently. He is messaging me somewhere, but I cannot look right now. Okay. Dr. Greenborg, you are being called by the intercom. Alright. We're up 3 or 4 to 2. Vitriolic disappeared for a second, came back. Here's Guilty. You know, Bob, that reminds me, you say Voodoo joins the game from stream to life, is what he said, for anyone watching the recording of this or the archive. So he says, Voodoo joins the game from stream to life, and I'm thinking of the first Digimon movie, where the 2 of the main characters are so emotionally drawn to their Digimon who are damaged that they actually have their hands going up to the screen, and they actually end up warping into the screen and into the virtual space. So I feel like Voodoo just did that. He just cared so much about Steve's issue that he's like, I'm gonna sub in for you. I've got to get in there and help. Just reach your hands in there and be in that zone in the game. That's awesome. Okay, if I can go back to seriousness, we have, at least some of it, we have a lot of walking around, running around. No contact in a little bit here. 5-star currently with the suppressor on, if I'm looking right. Looking back at Guilty. And gets the pop on 5-star. A double kill. Guilty brings it back around for OSM to hold momentum. But not Guilty and Joe Stuck both get popped as Novacon and Vitriolic come up. And now it's just Voodoo left. Voodoo was shooting a lot at somebody. Apparently some kind of game glitch perhaps. Alright, Voodoo gets Guilty that time. Vitriolic last man alive. Voodoo gets Goodman back. Voodoo is a replacement for Captain Steve Rogers for Amorous Congress. Teams are back to stabilize counts in the game. 5 minutes left in the round. Voodoo move around cautiously. 5-star also up, as well as the Goodman. Vitriolic still alone.
5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes remaining. It's almost haunting the way it's completely pitch black and then the lightning strikes and you see that for just a moment. Vitriolic grabs 5-star in the pitch black. Gets himself knocked out though after an exchange. Goodman getting revenge, so Joe Stuck, revived by Vitriolic's kill, is now left alone himself. There is Joe Stuck's screen.
While ventilation cleaning is in effect.
I cannot see a thing no matter what I do. This is Joe Stuck. This is everybody else. This is Joe Stuck. This is everybody else. So I don't see anybody. Lighting going to change. You are about to be very visible, sir. But with more players on the enemy team alive. Oh, gonna get a shot first. Looks like Jayhawk is the first victim. Novacon returns. And we'll go back to the first person cameras. Looked like he wasn't holding a gun there for a minute. Voodoo looking around the corner. Joe Stuck is stuck on that position, it looks like. Really believe something's there. Guilty spawns in, making a 3 up on live player count. Voodoo gets Joe right as I look away from him. And Voodoo gets popped in return by Novacon, making it 2-2. But Joe Stuck actually returns back to the game from that pop. Ooh, nice headshot from Guilty, it looks like. Dylan last one alive for the Amorous Congress team, and Guilty gets the respawn for an ally. Or it's going to be a point up for OSM, and this is going to be a very uphill set. It technically has been already, but it's been quite back and forth. Dylan going to have to make a miracle happen for his team. Or it's going to be a point up for OSM, and this is going to be a very uphill set. It technically has been already, but it's been quite back and forth. I'm really thrilled. Novacon taking a capture point to get Joe Stuck respawned. I'm seeing Joe Stuck twice. Oh! Barely popping out. Headshot. Oh boy, Dylan gets a double kill. Or I should say a Dylan kill grouping. I gotta find a good way to name that. Oh, a third ally was waiting to get revenge, making Dylan think there was no one else there, and he's gonna respawn at least one of his 2 teammates. That is guilty. Dylan had a great little moment there. It was so short-lived. 5-star does get a little bit of revenge on Vitriolic. And once again turned around by Joestuck. Leaving Jayhawk all alone. Voodoo does come back. As I say it.
Reminder to all personnel. The F8 magazine is highly susceptible to STEM particles. Please use tactical.
Still crouched makes you an easy target. If someone catches you in the right angle. Finally, a point on Arch for Omega Solution. Voodoo goes down, Jayhawk back by himself. Oh! Sitting too still crouched makes you an easy target. If someone catches you in the right angle. Finally, a point on Arch for Omega Solution Mercenaries. Looks like Omega Solution Mercenaries is set to take the match. A couple more rounds and it could be locked in. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be locked in already. Oops, excuse me. Guilty grabs Goodman. 3 allies nearby each other is the OSM team, 1 down. And my game just crashed. Oh, let's get back in there ASAP. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Try and get back in there quickly. Okay, looks like we're back in. Painless. A little bit of action lost. Currently we got Dylan, 5-star, and Goodman on Novacon and Vitriolic. Guilty. Under fire. It makes him guilty of being under fire. Ah ha ha. He does move out. Try and get closer. Oh, it looks like that's the opponent right there. Nice pop right outside the crate.
Reminder to all personnel. Rest in effect all day.
Okay, 8 minutes left in the round. +1 on the AC side for current count. Footsteps nearby. Cannot tell if they're ally or enemy. Five-star looking down. The other side of the map. Does see someone. Misses his first shot. The return shot is also missed on 5-star. 5-star took a second shot after that, and will there be a second exchange? He's trying to make it happen. Don't know if the opponent is still there. And Guilty is last man standing on the OSM side. Looks like a few things still happening. Joestuck last man standing as Guilty gets popped. Okay, looks like that's the round. Morris Congress gets a point. Into the cameras we go. Everybody up the ramp. Go, go, go. Take out the lights. Reload your weapon. Have that suppressor on. Get popped by the enemy team. Guilty gets a shot on Dylan. I'm sorry, Dylan gets a shot on Guilty. I can't read. I may not have taken AP classes, but I did take CP classes. So don't test. Alright, Joestuck takes out Voodoo. Dylan takes out Joestuck in return. Novacon, last person alive on his team. They're already on camera with him. Novacon does get a kill and gets his ally respawn. That is Guilty. Oh, excuse me, I'm guilty of yawning. Excuse me, I'm not tired, I promise. Nope, Novacon is popped. Guilty, last one again. If I can get a shot on this, get the right camera. Oh, enemy sighted. No, he moved to the right, it looks like. Oh, from behind. Jayhawk. Makes it 2-1. AC could take the map if they get the next round. Can they hold on to this momentum? We will find out. Okay. Early combat. Joestuck gets Jayhawk. Voodoo gets Novacon. Dylan gets Joestuck. Excuse me. Guilty left by himself now. But does get a zone capture in the midst of all that. Getting Novacon back alive. Guilty under fire. Able to actually take down the pursuing Dylan. More fire coming in. Guilty doesn't see it till just now. Gets 5-star as well. How is he even staying alive? Made of immortal armor or something. Guilty barely holding on to this. Well, I shouldn't say barely. He's got it pretty well down pat, but I mean, by one player keeping the match alive. Jayhawk does start respawning. Suppressor added for Guilty's current weapon. Oh! I crashed on the kill shot. Oh no. Looks like Dylan got the round. Amorous Congress got the round. God bless it. Alright, let's get back in there. Okay, looks like that was actually it. Okay. Now I'm getting an invite from Happy Shark, I believe. Let me make sure of something. Alright, that'll conclude. So it looks like this, I'm going to verify the map total just to make sure I counted right.
All weapon specialists rank 4 and above are required on sub-levels 8 and 9. Execute extreme caution. Research specimen is on the loose.
Okay, getting the full information now because I'm not sure how this works with two teams' map sets. It's the first time I'm casting for that. Alright, take care, Bob. See you. Okay, so it's confirmed that Omega Solution Mercenaries did take tonight's game by 1 map. Each map is done by rounds. You have to be up by 2 points to get the round, and there has to be 3 rounds total before the win can be called. So if it goes 2-0, it has to go to 3-0 first. And Omega Solution Mercenaries won 2-0 at their home maps of Rupture and Mainline, didn't need to use Colony. Amorous Congress's maps for Mainline, Stronghold, and Arch ended up going 1-1, had to take it to the 3rd map. And AC was able to keep it very close, only down by 1 map in total tonight. Map count 3-2 in favor of OSM. Well played by both teams, absolutely. Congratulations to Omega Solution Mercenaries, the team of Novacon, Guilty, Joestuck, and Vitriolic. But a well-fought, hard, difficult battle to Amorous Congress with 5-star Jayhawk, the Goodman, Dylan, and Captain Steve Rogers, along with the replacement Voodoo towards the end of the match. Wonderful combat all throughout, tactical, exciting, environmental elements that you just don't see in other games. So well done to the teams, well done to 0 Point Software for making this beautiful game, Interstellar Marines. This is Drew Universe with Ignition Events and Ignition Racing signing off, and we will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in to this broadcast.